We have so many things that can kill us in this country. Being in this country, you are a candidate for death.
Dear viewers, welcome back to the analysis of Yoleno TV. I'd like to start us off as usual by thanking you for coming to this channel. I saw a certain clip from Moses Kuria about him admitting that there are so many things that are competing for death in this country. I was not shocked because, Moses Kuria has been known for, making such derogatory remarks. And I remember even back then when he was still the people opposing Jubilee government, though one of those people was still in Jubilee. So there were so many remarks that he used to make which were out of place. But this particular remark that he has made shocked me. And I think I'm not the only person who's shocked. But before we get deep into that remark, please let me share a small clip about what Moses Kuria said.
We have so many things that can kill us in this country. Being in this country, you are a candidate for death. And because there's so many things competing for death, there's nothing wrong with adding GMO to that list. That is why we have deliberately decided to allow GMOs into this country.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Kuria is literally admitting that GMO is one of the things that is competing for death of the people of the Republic of Kenya. So maybe that confirms our previous analysis when we talked about Americans finding Kenya as one of those best places to deposit their GMO produce. In that analysis, I talked about 2012, whereby GMO was banned because scientists found out that it was not good for health. But Americans have been using it. But this GMO produce has been met with a lot of resistance globally. But Kenya Kwanza government decided to bring GMO back because of the issue of food crisis. Most Kenyans have been saying that if this GMO is to be introduced back in Kenya, then the government should label those products that are as a result of GMO as GMO products, so that the people of the Republic of Kenya can make informed choices. Like for instance, I, as a member of Yoleno TV, I decide that I want to buy unga from GMO or unga from natural produce. I can decide on my own. So that decision should be left to Kenyans. So, but the thing that I still find strange, that could it be that the promise that the Kenya Kwanza government or Kenya Kwanza Alliance made when they were campaigning about the reduction of cost of unga was a unga that comes from GMO? Could that be the case? I mean, I tend to believe that that was the case. Then if that was the case, then what is the role of a fertilizer now? Because you know that the role of the narrative of fertilizer has gone down, and the government is not talking about it. People are focused on other issues. We've not seen fertilizers being issued. We've not seen those, like we saw the commissioning of those trucks when they were commissioning the fertilizers, but we didn't see the issues of fertilizers to farmers. We didn't see that online, just like the way we've been seeing food being given to the affected citizens of the hunger crisis. We've not seen this fertilizers being given to farmers, just like we wanted to see also this GMO produce being given to farmers, so that we can get informed, get at par with what is happening. So Moses Kuria shocked people by making that remark that there are so many things competing with death in this country, and we did not bother. We didn't think twice. What he's saying is that we did not think twice because we just thought of bringing GMO because there are so many things competing with death. And to me, I think that is enough affirmation that GMO can result to death. I mean, from what Moses Kuria has said, that GMO will be competing with, the likes of HIV, the likes of, those diseases, cancer and the like. So GMO is one of them. But I think that is not a good move. Why bring a product that will escalate the cases of cancer, which will in turn affect so many Kenyans? I would rather even afford 200 to buy unga than be subjected to a scenario that I can get cancer. So when I get cancer, I end up spending all my savings, all my, my assets, I dispose them because I want to treat cancer which is not treatable. I think that is something that the government needs to look at. If GMO can result to cancer, I think it's not the best thing for the country. If what Moses Kuria has said is true, then I think our dear president, our beloved president, needs to think twice about this GMO produce. So ladies and gentlemen, kindly share out your thoughts below the comment section there. I like to raise my case there. But as usual, I like to urge any first-time viewer or any regular viewer who don't subscribe to Yoleno TV to consider subscribing. Once again, I like to urge you to please stay safe and stay blessed until we meet again for another analysis.